Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Adam. You are watching Steady Invest. This video, we're going to be talking about Hive blockchain and Argo blockchain. These are currently my only two Bitcoin miners that I have in my portfolio, and they've been on fire the last two trading days. And I think today we're opening up in half an hour, and I believe the trend will continue. So right now, Bitcoin is just under its all-time high. It's currently at 51,000 US, which is just below our all-time high of about $51,650. And what a roller coaster this one has been. A very volatile store of value. Some people think it's a fake, some people are all in on Bitcoin. This is the world that we live in right now. Irregardless of your stance on Bitcoin, one thing we can all agree on is right now a lot of people are making money because of it. Looking at Argo blockchain, it's currently valued at a $1.21 billion valuation. Hive blockchain at a market cap of $1.65 billion. Granted, this is also in Canadian dollars versus Argo in US dollars. And when you compare them to other Bitcoin miners, you have Hut 8 at $973 million, which is actually cheaper. SOS at $770 million. Riot blockchain at $4 billion. And Marathon Patent at $4.09 billion. And there's MicroStrategy as well, which I know isn't a Bitcoin miner, but they are one of the Bitcoin plays I am following, and they're valued at a $9 billion valuation. Looking at Argo's chart, look at the last 2 days. Look at these green bars over here. Look at the huge gap up and the volume. And the first time I bought it was actually, I remember right here at about 190, right at the peak. And then I continued to dollar cost average, not worrying because I know Bitcoin is a very volatile commodity. And although I knew that this run up here was entirely possible, I also understood that the exact opposite could have been very possible as well and could still happen. And when we look at Hive, we see a very similar situation. And anything related to Bitcoin is actually doing really well right now, except that I found that Argo and Hive have been doing better than the other ones. For whatever reason, I'm not complaining. And I started buying this one in the $1 range and averaging up over here. But like Argo, we see one big candle over here, a big gap up, and then big volume again. Hive has a very strong balance sheet. And what I like about investing in crypto miners is that they hold some of the cryptocurrency that they mine. So they're able to continually sell what they mine for revenue and keep some on hand as well. And because they mine Bitcoin and Ethereum, and both have been going up so much recently. And we also see Ether hitting all-time highs day after day. I remember literally maybe a month and a half ago seeing Ether hit 800 for the first time and it being a big deal. Now it's $1,000 more than it was before. We live in a meme world. What a crazy world we live in. And we can see that they hold more Ethereum than Bitcoin. And that's why I like holding both Argo and Hive, because Argo is more of a pure play Bitcoin, even though not entirely, whereas Hive is more Ethereum than Bitcoin, which is perfect because I like both cryptocurrencies very much. And you don't need Elon Musk to tweet about it for 3 a.m. to see a pump. Argo blockchain is planning a new Bitcoin mining facility in Texas. Argo is relatively unknown to US investors, as Argo was added to the OTC Pink Sheets at the end of December 2020. Argo effected a quick turnaround from their Pink Sheet listing the OTCQB, which speaks well to the management's intention of unlocking shareholder value. The CEO, Peter Wall, who is awesome, has recently hinted a NASDAQ listing is desirable. If, or when, Argo trades above $2, which it already is, it will have met all the criteria for a NASDAQ listing, with the NASDAQ listing process taking about 6 weeks to complete. Is this uplisting catalyst alone which could provide substantial upside? A NASDAQ uplisting with the additional tailwinds accompanying a Bitcoin bull market mean Argo could see a significant upside over the next 6 months. Aside from the structural undervaluation, Argo has several qualities which set it apart from its competition. Argo has no debt on its balance sheet. Contrast this with the competitor Hut 8, which just financed an $11.8 million loan at 16.5% interest. Ooh. Argo recently completed a private placement to expand output by 60%, while diluting shareholders by about 8%. This is a net positive, which allows expanded mining capacity over the next year. They recently hired a public relations advisor to attract additional US interest. The CEO owns a bunch of shares. They also mine about 5% of the world's Zcash. And a big reason I like Argo is that with the latest equity raise, Argo entered a contract to raise their petahash to 1685 by the end of Q2. This should offset a serious rise in mining difficulty as a result of additional worldwide mining capacity in a rising Bitcoin price environment. With Bitmain, the producer of the best mining computers in the world, backlogged for the foreseeable future, this should give Argo a leg up on the competition. Marathon Patent Group is scheduled to exceed 10,000 petahash by the year end, which is awesome for Argo. Argo will have greatly added capacity at the right time and will keep pace with the competition. Riot, Mara, Bitfarms, and Hut 8 will all have 1,600 to 2,400 petahash capacity by mid-year, Additionally, any further mining machine contracts are going to command a premium as Bitcoin rises. So this is awesome to hear from Argo's standpoint, especially considering their small market cap relative to Mara and Riot, plus the no debt and the high petahash. And just like Argo, Hive is continuing its Bitcoin mining momentum by purchasing 6,400 next generation miners to expand its capacity to 1,229 petahash per second in 2021. Expected to be delivered in 8 tranches, with 500 miners delivered in May and June, and 900 miners delivered each month in the remainder of the calendar 2021, commencing with the July delivery. And considering they're mostly mining Ethereum, it's great to see that they're investing in Bitcoin mining as well. And I see myself saying this a lot recently, there isn't really a good time to buy Argo or Hive because the prices are so ballistic and unpredictable, and because Bitcoin is just so volatile by nature. This could be up tomorrow 20% or down 20%. And the same goes with Hive blockchain as well. I know me personally, I don't like putting a lump sum after something's run up so much, so fast. So if I didn't have a position at all in Bitcoin, I would probably average in slowly. For all we know, we're going to see 55,000 tomorrow or 60,000 next week. Or perhaps a $2,000 Ether coin. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. Otherwise, that's the end of my video. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, hit that like button. It helps my videos get out there. And if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next video.